Zabarnyi, we can talk about that. He was obviously not in the squad due to an illness. Okay,
An
Tosin,
illness,
now is
quote
the funny
unquote.
thing. Let's say Chevalier doesn't get fit enough to start the Bilbao game. So Safonov starts. Is Zabarnyi going to have COVID and have an illness for 2 weeks?
I don't think so. Yo, and honestly, what I did anticipate before this game, before news
Yeah.
of Zabarnyi getting injured, I thought Zabarnyi would deputize at right back today. You know,
Give Warren some
I was
rest.
like no, Warren could have probably even been in midfield. You never know.
True.
Just like I thought he was gonna go with Zabarnyi, Markey, Pacho, and Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barcola. Just gonna take some comments here. Zaba knew what he got himself into when he agreed to join us. That is 100% true. I would still take it as an illness. All right. I know a lot of people see it funny, and I agree. The pattern is way too visible, but I don't think Chevalier will be 100% fit for the next game. So so maybe Zabarnyi will be in the squad there. I will have to wait to see. Lucho said in his post-match interview that he has been sick for 2 days and almost cussed out journalists, saying y'all are always looking for controversies. And shout out to Lucho, man. Fuck L'Equipe, fuck Le Parisien, fuck RMC Sport. They're just there to. We just won 5-0, and they probably asked him some dirty questions. Zabarnyi needs to be professional play, even if he doesn't like it. I imagine Zabarnyi and Safonov have nothing against each other. They only fear critique from the countries. No, I think it's a little bit personal. It's less from Safonov, as Russia are, the aggressors in the war. But I definitely feel if you're a Ukrainian, you would automatically dislike every Russian, which is a completely normal thought for Zabarnyi. I still believe that Zabarnyi was ill. But if this was the true reason, it's a little bit questionable. But we'll have to wait and see until next game. It's a job at the end of the day. Kvara shouldn't play as well then. I don't think you guys realize how bad Georgia and Russia relations are so well. The hatred Georgians have for Russian is kind of crazy. Yeah, but it's not as active. It's not as volatile as the Russian-Ukraine, which is an ongoing military conflict where people are dying every single day. Georgia, obviously, a lot of it has to do with the 90s when I think it was still Soviet Union back then when they invaded Georgia and so on. But obviously, Kvara hasn't led that. So this is different. I wouldn't say you can compare them, Georgia, Russia, personal relations with Ukraine, Russia. But again, let's stop talking this Zabarnyi, man. Zabarnyi, I think he was just sick, man. He was just sick. The situation was really messed up. There's a lot of pressure on Zabarnyi, so people want to exclude him from national team because they saw him shake Safonov hands or something from the Ukrainian side.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked. That's pretty.
Yeah,
fucked.
and I guess that's why we've seen a lot of Safonov, like that Safonov is gonna leave PSG. Basically, PSG are sitting there. Zabarnyi feels like that, and they're like, we can do that because Safonov is only a backup keeper, even though he's a very good keeper. And I understand that if PSG want to do that. I mean, I don't think. I mean, there's no football club in world football that has a Ukrainian and a Russian. This is a very delicate situation. It's also a huge club with many eyes. Everybody sees. Everybody's taking pictures. Everything. I remember when he first joined, everybody was looking. Is Safonov close to Zabarnyi in the training session? Are they this? Are they that? So no, they've been following them. I think it's less. I don't think Russian people care, but Ukrainian people, as he said, I think Ukrainian media is following Zabarnyi's every footstep. And if they see him smile at Safonov, they'd be like, oh, he's a traitor. He's a traitor. So, no, it's a very delicate situation for both players, especially Zabarnyi. And mostly Zabarnyi. And it looks like to solve it, they sell Safonov. Even the people that I mentioned with the Georgia stuff, maybe, Kvara would feel, I guess. But I've seen Kvara and Safonov happy together, no?
Aren't they friends? Yeah, I thought they were friends.
Both Russian speaking, similar culture.
Bro, we got Safonov because
look at this.
Agent.
Look at this.
Yeah,
same agent and everything. Yeah,
exactly. The agent thing. Yeah, that's
no, because a lot of people. I think there were some Georgians in the chat talking about like the military and the war in 2008. I mean, look at Michan Safonov, man. So no, that one now
close.
you just.
I think they're best friends, bro. I think they're best friends. Either.
Yeah, here's a UCL trophy together.
Yeah.
So no, We know about Zabarny Safonov, but don't try to make this. Maybe I'm not saying Georgia or Georgians shouldn't feel anything towards Russia. Absolutely no. I'm just saying there is nothing between Kvaratskhelia and Safonov. Unlike obviously Zabarny and Safonov. Like if I search Safonov Zabarny, I don't think there's a single picture with them like together. Yeah, this is this is the closest Zabarny and Safonov.
Yo, you can Photoshop it and make them face each other.
Oh, just Safonov is in the back. It's a bit blurry.
Yeah.
This was Zabarny 3 months ago. Russians are aggressors who are trying to vain to destroy the freedom and independence of Ukraine. I have no personal relations with any Russians. I have to interact with him on a professional level in training, and I will fulfill my obligations to the club. Yeah. Just weird how he's talking about Safonov in that way. But yeah, no, fair from him. I mean, Orlean, yes and no. Yes, he's not involved. He didn't press any button, but he is a Russian. And again, I think Zabarny would have a much better maybe relationship with Safonov if the camera wasn't on all the time. Because that's the thing. Zabarny isn't thinking just about his opinion. He's thinking what people in Ukraine will feel like when they see it. So maybe sometimes he's with Safonov and talking, and maybe he's like, oh, I shouldn't laugh or I shouldn't do this. Because if anybody catches this on camera, I'm fucked.
They calling him traitor and shit, you know?
Yeah, so that the media's definitely made it bigger and so on. But look, if it's like I can say it with fucking Jews, all right? There are many bad ones. And that will automatically make me hate all of them. It is what it is.
There are good ones. There are good ones like Seth Rogen. So
but no, I'm not gonna be mad at Zabarny for not liking Safonov. For us, the only thing I care about is what they do on the pitch. That they're professional. Like I wouldn't like if Zabarny went on some TV show cussing out Safonov and so on, obviously, but it's never done that.
Roman Abramovich kind of had a dynasty. I mean, did Chelsea have a dynasty?
No, I would say you could say maybe Premier League dynasty. Again, huge difference between a league.
Yeah. 04 to 06 Chelsea Premier League dynasty, or 04 to 08 Chelsea. Even though they didn't win even though they lost 2 titles to.
So like a European dynasty, Tosin, I'm looking at 2 to 3 UCLs in the 5 years, and then being as dominant in the domestic stuff as possible.
Yeah. We got to be that dynasty, man. We're next up. We have to fulfill it, man. We have to be in that, bracket with the Barca, the Madrids, the Milans.
Yeah. He kind of revolutionized Roman Abramovich, or like Mourinho when he came to Chelsea. Oh, so he's talking like Abramovich maybe revolutionized.
Yeah, like he came in because you remember that game where Ronaldo R9 scored a hat trick against
United.
Away? Yeah, away. Roman Abramovich was at that game. That game convinced him to buy Chelsea. And he wanted to bring the glitz and glam to football at a different. So they bought everyone, man. Like that first season, they spent crazy money on Drogba, crazy money on Arjen Robben, biggest talent in Dutch football at the time. Like they just went crazy with it, Yeah, dynasty.
Kvara just lived. Yeah, he was in Russia, then he returned back to Georgia, I remember.
Yo, are you doing any watch-alongs for when is our game? Is it Wednesday or Tuesday?
Yeah, let me see. By the way, we have a special guest coming on.
When? Oh, Phil?
He's out of his cave. He's out. There is. Flick FC.
I'll be back. Just give me a quick.
Yeah. ¿Y qué fue?
Yo. Can you hear me?
¿Y qué fue?
Well, go on.
How you doing, Phil?
Great. You?
I'm doing great, man. Why you been ducking?
How? How was I ducking?